gorgeous, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today because we have a new collection to test today, and I'm really excited about this collection because it is gorgeous. So I hope you are ready. I hope you are excited because we are testing the Limoncello Collection from Colourpop. Now, before we dive in, please give this video a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it, and also subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos every Monday and Wednesday, and it definitely helps out my little channel a lot. So let's dive in. This collection came out about a week ago. It is very pretty. It has these blues and yellows, and it's basically what Colourpop said. It's based on like the coast of Italy in the summer. You know, those Italian summer vibes. Absolutely gorgeous. So I am really pumped because I love blues and yellows. I think they're gorgeous. So I got the majority of the collection here to test out, and thankfully it shipped really quickly, and I got here really quickly. And so we're gonna do some swatching, and then I'm gonna finish up my makeup. Everything I have on my face right now does not come in the collection. And then we'll do a final thoughts on it. So if you wanna skip to certain parts of the videos, I will put the timestamps down below. So if you wanna skip straight into certain swatches or all that, you can. First of all, there's the palette. We love a palette moment, right? I'm very excited for this one because it's, okay, first of all, just the outside packaging, like the lemons and the blue, oh, stunning, I love it. Now, when I'm holding this palette, it is incredibly heavy. It is really heavy, and it's their cardboard palette. Now, they either have these cardboard palettes that are a little bigger, they usually have 12 shades in them, or they have their 9-pan palettes, and the 9-pans tend to be like a plastic. And this kind of feels like a mix between the two. Like, it's really heavy, it's got that magnetic lid, and usually in the 12-pan palettes when they do the cardboard, they don't have a mirror. But this one has a mirror. So they've switched up their packaging a little bit, and it's really nice. Like, it is, can you hear that? Magnetic, you know, and it's heavy. It's probably the heaviest palette I've held by them. So we love the mirror moment. But let's take a look at the colors. Oh my gosh. Stunning, I love them. We got some nice yellows and oranges in here so we can have more of a nude toned down moment. And then I also love, we have a green, we have this bright blue that is just gorgeous. And it really does, doesn't it give you some summer vibes, you know, like the beach? Like colors that you would see on the beach, right? Or the coast. Ooh, so pretty. It makes me want to travel. So we have the palette, which we will swatch in a little bit. And then what else do we have in here? So they came out with these are new to Colourpop. They are shadow sticks, and I got all 4 of them. And I was surprised because I didn't think they were gonna be this small. I thought they were gonna be a little bigger, like kind of the length, like eyeliner, crayon eyeliners. But instead they're kind of small like this. They're about this big, you know? So they're a little smaller than I thought they would, but look at, these are the colors. There's a blue, there's kind of like a brownish red, a orangey yellow, and then like a greeny yellow color. And these are shadow sticks, so they're not eyeliners. They are matte. I think they're all matte. Oh no, this one's metallic. Okay, there's 2 metallic and 2 matte. And these are basically eyeshadows, but in stick form. So that's just the blue one, and they roll up. So we're gonna swatch all of those. I'm curious to see how they work because these are brand new to Colourpop. And then this collection came with 2 Luxe glosses. I only got 1 of them because I have a lot of the Luxe glosses and I didn't need 3 of them. So I got 1, I can't remember what color I got. First of all, the packaging is just adorable. And this one's a bit on the reddy pink side, and it's called Gelato. So that's really pretty. That's kind of what it looks like. We'll be swatching that later again too. You could skip to the swatches if you really want to. And then they also came out with 3 stick blushes. They're stick blushes. I have never tried a Colourpop stick blush. I have tried their Cheek Dew Serum, which is their serum blushes. I actually did a video on them. I will link it up here and down below if you want to check it out. I really like those, but I've never tried their stick blush. So I got one that I think would fit my skin tone out of the 3, and we'll be trying that as well. So I'm excited to see how that works. And then lastly, this collection came with a set of brushes, and Colourpop doesn't do brushes in collections that often. So of course I was like, I'm gonna get it because I love brushes. I love getting new brushes because I hate cleaning the old ones. So it came in this beautiful little bag, and then there are 5 different brushes, and most of these are shadow brushes, it looks like, and then we got one big fluffy brush. So we'll be using those throughout the entire video to test these things out. So that is everything I got in the collection. Now let's get into the swatching part, which is the part everyone wants to get to. We're gonna start with the palette first, and we're just gonna swatch them on the arm and see how it goes. So as always, I'm gonna go left to right and then down. So starting here, I'm gonna start with Tuscan Fun, this color right here. That's what it looks like. Okay, that is a nice warm crease tone brown. And then we got a shimmery orange color called Fly Girl. Sparkly orange. Ooh, that's really pretty. I like that. And then we have like a darker brown duochrome. There's a bit of green in it, I think, and this is called Easy Peasy. That's kind of what it looks like. So you got some duochrome orange brown. That's also very pretty. I like these colors so far. They're looking great. All right, and then the last color on the top here is a matte orange, mid-tone orange color called Limon Squeezy. Limon Squeezy. And that's what it looks like, very pretty. Very cute. So far the top is very like orange based, which is fine because I love oranges. I love wearing oranges on the eyes because I have blue eyes, and so they really make them pop. So then let's go on to the second row, which has kind of a champagne color, 2 yellows, and then the green. So this is the champagne called Touring. Very sparkly, very shiny. Ooh. That felt like butter. That was really smooth. And it's very shiny. Love that color. Okay, here is the matte yellow called Amalfi. I think I might be pronouncing that wrong, but oops. That is a very bright mid-tone yellow. Ooh, that's very pigmented. Okay, I like that. I like it. And then let's do, this is Serenade. This is the sparkly shimmer yellow shade. Again, very pigmented. Ooh, I love that color. That's so pretty. And then we have the sparkly green shade called Capri. And I love a mid-tone green like this. Ooh, that is super shiny. Ooh, that's so pretty. These shimmer shades feel like butter. They go on so smoothly. And then we have the last row, which kind of gets into the red browns, and then we have the blue at the very bottom. So this is called the Grotto. It's kind of the red shade. That's what it looks like. Very pretty. Ooh. Again, I'm loving these colors so far. This color palette is so pretty. And then we have this nice cool toned brown called Semifreddo. Semifreddo? I think I'm pronouncing that right. And that's what it looks like. That's a perfect crease shade for me. I love that kind of shade for the crease. Very pretty. Again, super pigmented, very expected of Colourpop, not surprised. And then we have a matte dark brown called Vespa. It's pretty dark. Yep, pretty pigmented also. So what it looks like so far. We're almost done. We have one more shade, and it is the beautiful bright blue shade. And the blue shade is called La Fiesta. Ooh, that's so pretty. It matches my nails. Oh, that's so pretty, that like mid-tone blue. And this is the whole palette swatched on my arm. You could take a moment, take a look. What do you think? What are your thoughts on the swatches so far? Everything looks super pigmented and beautiful. The green is gorgeous. I really like the green. I really like the blue, of course. I love the yellows. I love yellow shades, and this orange is so pretty. It's gonna be tough to come up with a look because there is so much, you know, so many different options. Sadly, I can't put all of them on my eyes, but let's go into, now that we've swatched the palette, let's go into the other things for the eyes, which are the shadow sticks. So these are super new. There's 4 of them, and I'm excited to see how these look. So let's start with the mattes. The mattes are the 2 darker colors. This is like a brownie red. This is called Check Please, and this is kind of what it looks like. And I'm gonna swatch it on this arm. Wow, that is really smooth. Felt as I was like putting it, very smooth, very pigmented. I really like that. Very buttery. Let's try the blue. The blue, of course, super excited about this. Like, look at how rich of a blue that is. So pretty. Okay. Ooh. That's really pretty. Really dark, but again, went on so buttery, so smooth. So far, I'm liking these shadow sticks. We'll have to see how they look on the eyes, of course. And then we have, ooh, I forgot to tell you the name. This is called Style and Ease, the blue one. And then we have the metallic orangey yellow called Citrus Squeeze. That's what it looks like. It looks very sparkly. So let's see if it comes out really sparkly. I'm also swatching with my left hand, and I'm right-handed, so I'm sorry that they're kind of chaotic. Ooh, that is really sparkly. Got a nice shimmer to it. Very pretty. I love these colors. So this one is like a metallic greeny yellow, and it's called Cool Breeze. Let's see how it compares. Ooh, that's more gold with like a hint of like an olive green to it. Very pretty. I like these. With the swatches look so pretty. These look beautiful. So those are the swatches for the palette, and then the shadows, the shadow sticks. I really like them. Gorgeous. And I'm gonna also swatch the blush stick that I got. So this is what it looks like color-wise. And it's called Picnic Time. I've never tried their stick blushes, but I'm gonna swatch it down right under here. Wow. Bright, very pigmented. It's a corally color. I don't usually go for such a corally bright blush like that, but we're gonna try it today because why not? And then also really quick, since we're swatching and everything, I'm gonna swatch the Luxe lipstick that I got. Actually, this is a gloss. Luxe Gloss in the color Gelato. I don't know what it looks like. Again, kind of like that brownie red color we seem to be seeing. Okay, it's a little more orange than I thought it was gonna be. That's kind of what it looks like. Very pretty. We're gonna come up with a very summery look today. So those are all the swatches. I feel like since I have my whole face done, I'm gonna do blush stick first, right? I've never used this, so I'm not quite sure how you're supposed to use it, if you use your fingers or brush. But we did get brushes. We got this fluffy brush, so I think I'm gonna put the color on and then buff it out with the brush, right? Okay, let's see here. Okay, we're gonna go light and see, and build up if we have to. Let's grab the mirror here so I can see. Okay, so it seems to be blending out pretty good. I wonder, it seems to be staying in that area. I wonder what it would look like with your fingers if it blends better. I actually like how the brush did it. I like this brush, so soft. I'm gonna add a little bit more color, just a little bit up here. I feel like I look very summery today I got the blue off the shoulder, kind of polka dot shirt. The hair is kind of beach waves, I feel summery even though it's not even 40 degrees outside today. And it's cloudy, unfortunately. Okay, I like that. That blended very nicely. It was pretty easy to blend with the brush. Yeah, I like it. Adds a nice color to the cheek there. And it didn't move any of my foundation or anything under it, so that to me is a plus. Okay, I like the stick. I like this blush stick. That's pretty. I'm not usually a fan of this color, but kind of like how it looks. So I'm gonna save the gloss for last because I like to do lips last. So we're gonna go into the eyes now, and I am going to put an eye base on, of course. I'm using the Beauty Bay eye base. It's my current favorite base at the moment. And I like to give it a base just so that we can really give the colors a chance. Not that, I know Colourpop's usually pigmented, I don't have a problem with it ever, but I always use a base, so why not test it the same way I would always use it? Part of me is kind of thinking like blue, yellow blue, you know what I mean? Kind of like a really haloed eye, but really like smoke it out. Does that make sense? How does that sound? Does that sound good? Does that sound, I feel like it looks so cute. We're gonna see how it goes. So let's grab a brush here. I'm gonna take the super blendy brush and let's do a crease shade. Let's put Limon Squeezy, that kind of like orangey brown shade. And let's put it in kind of the crease. Actually, I'm gonna zoom you in. Is this close enough? Is this good? Hopefully this is good. So we're taking Limon Squeezy and I'm gonna use the handy dandy mirror on here. Get nice and close. And with this blending brush, and let's put in a crease shade. Ooh. Okay, so I'm being very light with it, but I think I can go a little bit heavier handed. There we go. We're getting some color now. Okay, yeah, so that blended out really nice. I like this brush, very soft and fluffy. And the color is looking absolutely great. Blended out really nice. Yes, that's so pretty. Did they give me a packing brush? They did. Okay, so I'm gonna use this. This is more of like a concealer brush, but I'm gonna use it as a packing brush. And I'm gonna take the Amalfi Bright Yellow. And I'm gonna pack it all over the entire lid. Wow, look at that pigment. That is bright. As always, if you have this collection and you're using this collection and you're watching this, I would love to hear your thoughts on this collection. Would love to. Let me know what your favorite shades in the collection are. But oh my gosh, this Amalfi, I feel like I'm saying it wrong. That is just gorgeous. Look at how bright that is. Wow. Okay. Okay. Stunning. Stunning. I think I'm gonna take a shadow stick now because I have an idea in my head. It might look terrible, it might work. We'll find out. I'm gonna put the blue here and then here and blend it out with the blue shadow. Yes, no, maybe? We'll find out. Okay. Ooh, come on. Doesn't go on as smooth as I thought it would go onto my eye. Maybe that's because I have shadows under it. Now this might be a total mess. We'll find out. I'm gonna take this little pointed brush. I'm gonna take the blue here. We're gonna try and blend it in a little bit. Now the blue shadow is blending, but I don't know if the blue underneath is blending very well. I have an idea. It might look rough now, but we always make it look good in the end, guys. I feel anytime I do my makeup, I'm like, ooh, this looks really rough. Then when you get to the end, it looks pretty good. Okay, so then I'm also gonna put this blue shadow out here as well. I'm gonna take that same little brush. It's still got some stuff on it. Let's blend it out a little bit, see how it goes. Come on, blend. Not as easy to blend as I want them to be. They're kind of sticky, like they stick down and then they're kind of like, I'm staying here, I'm not moving. Which is why I think they would be a great base, honestly. Okay, so we have this so far, and then I'm going to do this. I'm gonna take this yellow shade, and I'm gonna put it kind of over the yellow that I have now. I'm gonna take my finger and kind of blend it a little bit. Maybe the finger works better. Not really, it's not blending. Okay, so not as blendable as I want them to be, the shadow sticks. Not bad, you kind of just have to put a lot of work into it and rub your eye a lot, which isn't necessarily great. And then I'm gonna take the sparkly yellow in the palette, Serenade. We're gonna pat that on top to add some extra sparkle, right? Because we wanna shine today. We wanna be very shiny. And then I wanna take my fluffy blender brush again, and I'm gonna take the matte yellow again. And I'm gonna blend up here. I'm really feeling the yellow and blues today. Now the question is, what shade do we put under the eye? I'm gonna put Limon Squeezy under the eye. I I'm gonna take this pointed brush. This is more of an eyeliner or a eyebrow brush, but that's fine. We're gonna use it anyway. I'm gonna put lemon squeezy underneath here. My under eye is very dry and creasy today. And then I wanna take this bright champagne color, Touring. I'm gonna take a little on my finger, and I'm gonna highlight the inner corner with it. Just kind of pat it on. Take my blender brush again with the yellow on it. Kind of blend it out. And blend it out under here, right? Add a little more blue just to pop it up a little bit, just a little bit. Let's not get too crazy. I think that's what I'm gonna do with the eye. I should have gotten it like nice and sharp. I feel like that would look cute. Maybe I'll take my concealer and sharpen it. All right, so I really like this eye. I think it's really cute. I'm gonna go do the other eye off camera and put on some lashes, and then we'll be right back. And we're back with the eyes and the eyelashes on and done. Yay! So I really like the eye look. Super cute, loving it, loving this very summery moment. Now we have one last thing to do, and that is to try out this gloss. Now the gloss has a bit of color to it, so I'm hoping I don't have to really put anything on under it. I just kind of want to see what it looks like on its own. Oh, that's bright. Okay, so it does add a nice wash of color. I mean, it's still a gloss, so it's still pretty sheer, but I do think this one added a bit of color to my lips, you know? It adds a little bit of that corally, orangey color. That kind of is very similar to that of the blush. Kind of like it though. I kind of like the final look. It looks really cute. I like the yellow and the blues. I think they look really pretty and nice together. I feel very summery. I'm ready to go out into 80-degree weather and just get some sun, live my best life. Final thoughts. Let's talk with the blush because this is the first thing I saw. I really like the blush. I think it looks really cute. Pretty, added a nice wash of color, easy to blend. And didn't move the foundation. So I give the blush a thumbs up. The color is really bright. If you like corally blushes, you'll like this one. And it's really not that expensive. Colourpop, of course, very affordable. So I really like this. Definitely recommend this. The gloss is like every other gloss. I have a ton of their Luxe glosses. They seem to be coming out with them a lot right now in their collections. They always have glosses. I prefer they come out with like a lipstick. Personally, I like glosses. I think they're nice, but I think once you have a handful of glosses, you're kind of good. Because again, they just give a slight wash of color. It's not like a full color. You usually would pair it with something. So I rather they come out with an actual lipstick than a gloss, but it is still very nice. And I like them. They're affordable. They're nice. The little shadow sticks here. I have some mixed feelings about them. I feel like I did try only 2 of them on the eyes. But the metallic definitely blended easier than the matte blue shade. The blue was really hard to blend, a lot harder than I wanted it to be. With a brush and with another shadow, it kind of blends okay, putting the shadow on top of it. But if you're blending it on its own, I put a lot of work into it. It was like nearly bruising my eye, and it wasn't really budging that much. And I even tried it with my finger. It doesn't really move that well. It doesn't blend that well on the eye, personally. They are quite smooth and buttery when I swatched them on the wrist, but then I got to the eye and it just was not having it. Maybe because the eye is a very sensitive area. I think they need to be a little bit smoother, a little butterier, because they were a bit hard to blend, if I'm being honest. They're very pigmented and beautiful. I'm definitely gonna keep trying and working with them. A little hard to blend. So fair warning. The palette, I think, is stunning. Gorgeous. First of all, just the packaging. I love that they did the cardboard because it's a little more eco-friendly. And I love that they found a way to put like a mirror in it. I really like, and it's nice, heavy, and sturdy. But these colors, I really like these colors. I'd gravitate towards any of them. Personally, I wear everything on my eyes. So I really like them. I think you could do very neutral, very toned down nude looks. And then you can definitely go very vibrant and bright like I did today. So I definitely think the palette is worth it. Very pretty. All the colors when I swatched them and the ones I put on my eyes, super blendable, super pigmented, gorgeous. And the colors I think are just stunning. I really like the vibe of this collection. Very summer, coastal summer vibes. And then the the brushes that I used. I like all the brushes. I've had Colourpop brushes before. They're super soft, super nice. I love them. I have no problems with their brushes. The brushes are amazing and fantastic. Yeah, I think that's all. I think that's it. Those are my thoughts really quick. The majority of the collection, I love the shadow sticks. I gotta work with a little bit. I'm gonna keep trying them, of course, because I own them, so why not? I know I only did one look on my eye, but if you want to see more, I'll definitely be working with this palette a lot and this collection a lot because it's just so pretty. And you can see the other looks I do using this palette on my Instagram or my TikTok. I'll be doing looks on both of them and a Zickus makeup for both of those on TikTok and Instagram and a Zickus makeup. So check me out if you want to see what else I do with this collection. Anyway, I really appreciate it if you give this video a thumbs up and also comment down below your thoughts on this collection, and I'd love to hear it. So if you have this palette collection, you have anything from this collection, you haven't tried it, what are your thoughts? I hope you enjoyed this video, and also subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos every Monday and Wednesday, and it helps my little channel out so much if you subscribe. So I hope you have a wonderful day.